right, everyone, it's time for dinner tonight. This time we're in the kitchen with a delicious dish with Chef Chuck and food blogger Miri Leigh. They're both here with the recipe. Oh, you're filling up the kitchen. I'm telling you, David Archuleta was trying to come over here and eat, I think. I think he was. Yes. What are you guys making?
We're making a honey sweet salmon. It's actually with honey and garlic. The honey and the lemon I'm going to mix in there too. The lemon kind of breaks up the acidity and the sweetness in the honey.
Okay.
The lemon itself will break it down a little bit.
Okay, where do we start? What do we need?
Well, here's what we need. We got some olive oil, which is really good here. Extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put a few tablespoons in here. 3 tablespoons of good olive oil. And I'm going to do some garlic. Now, we got sliced garlic that we're going to put on top of this salmon.
And you love your fresh garlic,
you
right?
know that.
No, it's so fresh. He won't tell you this because he's so bashful. He actually grew that garlic.
You grew it?
Oh,
that
yes.
is from his farm.
Does it? Oh my gosh, that smells really good. Does it make that big of a difference if you use, you know, real garlic?
Well, you mean as opposed to in a jar?
As opposed to in a jar,
yeah. I would say yes. In this case, these cloves are so fresh, and I mean, look how big they are. This is 1 clove out of the head of garlic that comes from his garden, and it's, I mean, the flavor, the aroma.
So try and get it fresh instead of a jar.
I think you should.
All right, so you got the garlic going.
We got it good and going. Now, you don't want to go too much. Don't go to the phone and talk on the phone. It'll burn.
Okay.
So we got to do that really quick. So we're going to put some honey in here now. Believe it or not, we're going to mix some nice honey in here, some sweet honey, which is going to blend in really nice with that garlic.
And I think it's the honey, the sweetness of the honey and that savory flavor of the garlic that makes the sauce so interesting.
Yeah.
Because they're sort of at opposite ends of the taste spectrum, you know?
But like, 2 of my favorites.
Yes,
so.
right. I mean, everyone loves honey and everyone loves garlic, and you put them together and it's just a really interesting mix of flavors. So
okay, and you don't have to cook that very long,
No, really quick. Now I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of lemon in there. Here's that acidity I was trying to talk about a little bit ago.
Okay.
And that's going to be it. Now what we're going to do is let that simmer a little bit, and we're going to pour it right over the salmon.
Okay, you're going to just pour it over the top of the salmon.
And Miri had prepped that up already a little bit over
so with the salmon,
tell me about prepping it.
With the salmon, you want to just rinse it in cool water and then pat it dry with a paper towel. That's it. I mean, you're not doing a whole lot else, except I am going to do a little salt and pepper before we put the sauce over it.
Okay, and now I'm just wondering, you have, you know, a very large piece of salmon there, but what if you have like 4 separate, like smaller
steaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally do it that way as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like cooking salmon this way because it makes for such a pretty presentation.
It does.
Once it's cooked, you can, you know, you could actually put this platter on your table and serve directly from this platter.
That's
Whereas
true.
if you want to plate dinner and, you know, put plates out for individual people, then you might want to do steaks or individual pieces of the fillet. So
excellent.
Either way, but
so all you did was put salt and pepper, like you said.
Yeah, and this is about a pound of salmon.
Yes, that's 1 pound there.
And I'm pretty generous with the salt and pepper.
Sure. We'll get that ocean flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Got the seasoning. Okay, so to wrap it up, then you just put that right on top.
And the sauce goes right over.
Down the middle, pour it right down the top there, and this goes in the oven at 375.
For how long?
For 20 minutes at 375.
Okay. That's it.
And that's it.
Gives you time to go on and prepare the rest of your meal.
And there you go. That is the final dish. Of course, you can get the recipe on our website, ArizonaMidday.azcentral.com. And then you have it served here with some what? Squash, zucchini.
Yes, sauteed zucchini. And I put a little hot flakes in there to give it a little zing.
Excellent.
That's all
and of course, yummy treats. I'm going to try those later. Again, get the recipe on our website, or for more information, you can go to chuckandmiri.com. You see it right there on your screen. All right, still to come on the show.